In today's video, I'm sharing with y'all how to make homemade sausage gravy. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all how to make homemade sausage gravy. My husband wants sausage and gravy biscuits. So in today's video, I'm going to share with y'all how I make homemade sausage and gravy. Okay, to get our sausage and gravy started, you're going to take and fry you up about half of this tube, a 1 pound tube of sausage. Or depending on how big of a batch you're wanting to make. If you're feeding a big family, I used to cook the whole tube, but now that it's just Travis and myself, I only do about half of the tube. And we're going to get that started. Now, this sausage right here that we get from a company that we use don't have a lot of fat in it, so I will have to add some fat to this, some oil. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon to start with and see how that goes. A lot of sausage that you get from the store has a lot of fat in it, and you don't have to do that. But just to get this brand of sausage started so it don't stick so bad, I always add just a little bit of oil, just to help get it started. So we're going to let that cook down. And for 2 to 3 people, this is plenty for that amount. But like I said, if you're cooking for a big crowd, back when we used to have a house full of boys, kids, I would cook the whole tube, plus I would use my 12-inch iron skillet. But now it's just us. We don't have a house full of kids no more. But boy, we used to. And they would come sit around the table, and when they got through, there wouldn't be a drop of my gravy left. Now you want to let this get a good golden pretty brown on it, because that's what's going to give your sausage gravy that good flavor. Now I could try to use something like this, but I do like using my spoon. But a lot of people on here say I'm not supposed to use a stainless steel spoon on my cast iron. That's something I learned off the internet. I've used my stainless steel on my cast iron forever. But when I'm cooking, I like to use some kind of stainless steel spoon. But I will be trying to use this a little bit so I don't make so much racket on my video. But a lot of people fussed one time about that on one of my videos. I learned something from the internet I never knew. And we got a big cast iron collection. We never knew that. Okay, it's starting to get a brown. I'm going to let it get just a little bit more browner. Now you see all them bits and pieces in the bottom of that pan? That's what's going to give you your flavor in that gravy. Now you can use any kind of sausage you want. This right here is mild, just depending on if you like hot gravy. Let's check on our biscuits. We're making this gravy for sausage and gravy biscuits. They're not ready yet. By the time we get this gravy ready, my biscuits will be almost done. Okay, we've got our sausage at the point we want it. Depending on if you want it a little bit browner, you can keep going, but see how that right there is getting that real brown color to it? That's how I want it. So now you can see I still don't have much oil from that sausage. When I make my sausage gravy, I always take, and once you get it to this point, we're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. And I'm going to see where that gets me. Okay, now you see how much oil that's giving me to cook my flour in? So we're going to let that finish melting. Get all those bits and pieces off the side so they get coated in that butter too. And now to that, we're going to be adding some all-purpose flour. And I'm going to use my spoon right here. And yep, I dropped her in the floor one time and she chipped, but I still keep her. Can't throw it away. Still a good spoon, even though it got a big chip in the side. So we're going to add to that, we got about 2 tablespoons of our oil and butter in there. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of our flour. I'm going to add it one at a time. And we're going to give that a mix. Now you want to add that flour a little bit at a time so it just don't clump up on you. I have added it all at once and just try to work with it and cook it. But doing it separate, 2 tablespoons at a time, gives you a little bit more time and easier to work it in and get it cooked. Now at this point right here, you can start to smell that butter too. Now that's the reason I add that little bit of butter instead of adding more oil. If y'all never had brown butter, ooh, you don't know what you're missing. And that little butter gives your gravy that taste you're looking for. That's my secret to sausage gravy, just a little bit of butter. Now you're going to want to let that flour cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Because you don't want your gravy tasting like flour. That's bad. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And I'm just going to eyeball it. But that's roughly about 2 heaping cups of milk. Give that a little mix. And now to that, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. And we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. Now, if that needs more after I get it done, I'll taste it and we'll see. And now to our sausage gravy, we always add a teaspoon of onion powder. I don't know how many of y'all out there's ever tried that. If you have, comment down below. Have you ever added that little bit of onion powder to your sausage gravy? Oh, it makes it so good. It gives it that little flavor. And now we're just going to get all that blended together. Get it off the side. See how that milk's starting to cook a little bit on the side of that skillet? Now that skillet's good and hot. But you just want to get all that blended together. And if you notice that on the top of it, when we first started, you can tell almost all of that is blended in now. Now I thought I'd share this video on how to make this country style sausage and gravy. If they wanted to learn how to make biscuits, I got a video for that too. But a lot of people nowadays buy it in a packet. And those little packets are expensive and not near as good. You can make this homemade gravy yourself with just a few ingredients. I know a lot of y'all older ladies out there and older viewers know how to make sausage gravy. But I'm doing these videos to show people that don't know how. And y'all that do, y'all comment down below. Tell them ideas that you have, that you do. Let's try to keep the old tradition alive of how our grandparents grew up saving money. You don't have to buy it in a packet. You can make it yourself. Now right here, depending on how thick you want your gravy, is how long you cook it. This right here, I'm almost fixing to cut it off. The longer you cook it, the thicker it'll get. But you want it where it's still pourable over your biscuits. You don't want it too thick, but you want it just thick enough. So we'll let that cook just a minute or two longer. Okay, y'all. Now right here's the way I like mine. If you want it a little bit thicker, let it cook just a little bit longer. But we're going to stop right there, and we're going to cut it off. I'm going to let it cool, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like once it thickens just a little bit more. Now let's check our biscuits. Here they are. I think they're going to be good with that sausage and gravy. What do y'all think? If y'all would like to see a video on how to make these easy homemade biscuits, I'll make it. Comment down below. We'll do a separate video on just how to make these easy biscuits. Well, here we have our homemade gravy to go with our biscuits. And I'll show y'all how we do this. Now that my gravy is cooled off just a little and I cut the heat off, I want to show y'all how the texture is already changing. Y'all look. See how it's already even thickened up just a little? So at that point I showed you is right where you need to cook it to. And when you cut it off and it starts to cool, it's going to thicken a little bit more. Now I'm going to show y'all the way we do our biscuits and gravy. Now I remember back years ago you could go to McDonald's and get this. But I bet you it wouldn't be near as good. I don't even know if McDonald's still serves this or not. But what we do is we take, now I'm going to show y'all the way we do it. We take our biscuit and we cut them in half. But y'all look how pretty that little biscuit is. Does that biscuit remind you of your granny years ago when you used to sit around her table and everybody would wonder who's going to get the last biscuit? Now you can pull them apart, but boy is it hot. Hot to hold. So now I'm going to put all my biscuits in this little pile. And we're just going to take and spoon over our gravy. Right over the top. Now I'll fry him an egg to go with this too. Actually, he'll get 2 fried eggs. But there you go. That's how we do our sausage gravy. I hope y'all give this a try. I hope y'all like this. This is the older technique on how to make sausage and gravy. It's a technique that our grandparents done and we need to try to keep alive. Y'all don't forget to comment. If you have anything that you put in yours that might give people ideas, share your recipe down below. Hope y'all like this video on showing you step by step how to make homemade sausage and gravy. If y'all do, don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you hadn't already. And like always, thanks for watching. Happy cooking.